Power Talk with Mbuyiseni and Ndlozi, where your voice is heard and opinion matters.
We are live from Telkom head offices with Openserve, which is a subsidiary of Telkom, to mark World Fiber Day. I'm now joined by Openserve executive, Miss Silungile Mlambo, responsible for marketing and communications. Thanks very much for joining us here on Power Talk.
Thank you for visiting us on this special day.
What is the significance of this day, and who decided that this is World Fiber Day?
So for World Fiber Day, for us at Openserve is an opportunity to reflect on the role that fiber has had in our daily lives, actually, especially in education, in entrepreneurship, and healthcare. So this day was founded globally by the Digital Council globally, and it hasn't been celebrated before in South Africa. So this year is actually the first year that Openserve has completely embraced this day, because we realize that, you know, for Openserve, it's more than just laying cables. It's really about laying the foundation for a more inclusive digital economy. So fiber is actually the future. It empowers people, it fuels growth, and it helps communities thrive in this digital world.
Okay, so the entire world celebrates Fiber
Day.
Help me understand that.
Today, the entire world celebrates Fiber Day. So it's a moment for us to just pause and actually recognize the importance of Fiber Day.
Let me ask the question differently. Why don't we have World Microwave Day?
I'm sure that.
I'm thinking about the significance of this technology.
Yes.
Washing Machine Day, because the washing machine changed women's lives and reduce the time that they spend on domestic service. Literally, sociology demonstrates this. Why is fiber that powerful?
You know, so there is Internet Day, actually, but fiber is truly a game changer, when it comes to internet technology. So unlike mobile data and copper and the older generations of technology, it's actually ultra fast, it's reliable, and it's symmetrical, which means that the upload speeds and the download speeds are equally fast. And that's a big deal for things like video conferencing, cloud-based work, and even online learning. So
what is cloud-based work?
Cloud-based work. So if you are working online and you are drawing most of your work from the cloud, you have not saved them on an actual device. They are saved on the cloud.
On a hardware.
On a cloud. So they are now on the cloud.
So it's the movement from
hardwares to the cloud,
to the spirit.
Yes, to the spirit world, if you may call it like that. So it's really, really powerful. So it's stable, and it's not affected by things like weather and distance like older technologies. So it really is the future, which is why it even has to have its special day.
We've had an interesting development in Tanzania about governments being able to switch off the internet. Locate fiber, for me, is it something that is also important for the democratic struggles, democratic values of freedoms of expressions, freedoms of communication, even when it's dangerous ideas? Would they just switch it off if they could for the whole country?
No, we would have to switch it off as Openserve, so they can't just switch it off. So fiber is incredibly important, especially for inclusion and the digital economy of South Africa.
Tell me about its cost then. If it is so inclusive, is it cheap?
I would say it's affordable, it's fair, because as you can imagine, it's a newer technology, and as we roll out, so it's not cheap to roll out, but I wouldn't say cheap, so I would say it's affordable for most people, because we've seen people actually start their businesses from home thanks to affordable internet. So cheap, I wouldn't use it. It's more the value that you get out of it, more than
what are the prices? I mean, if you would say it's affordable for somebody that's running a business in Mkandule, which let's say Tsandani is one of the villages so distant, so forgotten, so out there in the Eastern Cape. I'm running a business there. I want to be connected to people, clients on the one hand, but also just generally other services that are important for business. What are the affordability prices? What are we speaking about?
So Openserve is a wholesaler. So we sell our services to the ISPs, the internet service providers.
Oh.
And so they are the ones who set the prices for the end customer. So we are a wholesale, we provide the infrastructure, and the ISPs set the prices, and it's different by location.
So how then do you arrive at the fact that it is affordable? I mean, that must have been on the basis of some calculation
On
that
the
if I
basis
have a fiber, I've got this massive high-speed internet that makes communications incredibly easy, but also access to large-scale files on the internet from across the world.
Yeah.
And you're saying it's affordable. What is the base of that if you are
Because we're
wholesale and someone
wholesale.
else is setting that price?
Yes, because we work very closely with our ISPs to make sure that the services that are built on our network are accessible and affordable. So we know our prices. Obviously, it's a competitive world out there, but because we know our prices are fair, that's why we can say that it is affordable. Obviously, it's not affordable to everyone yet, because it's a new technology, and as it rolls out, it will become affordable.
I don't know if I can go very technical with you, and you'll tell me if I can or not. But there's a claim about how fiber closes the digital divide. Maybe explain for us what is the digital divide that fiber is closing.
I think for us at Openserve, because we've seen the power of fiber connectivity, especially in education. So, for example, I'm not sure if you saw, there's a school that's here where we went and we connected fiber. And because we've connected fiber in that school, so the children and the students there have access to online learning platforms that they would otherwise have not had, that extra boost of extra classes. And we've seen a correlation between connectivity and good metric pass rates. So we know that actually it can close that divide. It's an enabler more than it is just a technical upgrade.
Okay, the divide, I get it. Schools that are rich have access to online learning. Schools that, like possibly the one where you went to connect fiber, then have this access.
Yeah.
That's the digital divide. But isn't it true that at the core of the digital divide are data prices? Like this affordability. That's the actual divide between, it is a class divide.
Yeah.
And Openserve says we are actually addressing that. I wonder, I mean, I know I'm back to the prices, but feel free to dismiss the question. But I don't know if you are able to deal with it, that at the core of access that is facilitated by fiber is cheap internet or cheap communications resources.
Yeah, absolutely. So at Openserve, we do believe that digital inclusion should be a basic right, actually, not just a privilege.
I see.
And that is why a big part of our strategy is focused on rolling out fiber beyond just the major cities, and making sure that in townships, for example, and in areas that have traditionally been left out, that there is fiber there. We still do not set the prices, because the ISPs are the ones.
What are ISPs?
It's an internet service
provider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like Telkom is one of the ISPs. So they buy the fiber from us, and then you buy from the ISP.
Oh,
Yes.
so these chaps of MTN and
Yes, MTN.
and Vodacom, and I don't know if Cell C still exists, but those people as well get fiber from you.
Absolutely, because we are a wholesale provider. So we
Yes.
provide the infrastructure, and we're one of the biggest. So almost everyone, there's a big chance that almost everyone gets fiber from us in South Africa.
Okay, then beyond schools and businesses, what other impact is there for communities that fiber provides?
Especially, I think for small businesses, we've seen fiber unlock e-commerce, access to e-commerce, and actually access to global markets. And for you and I, we are able to sit here, work from home, stream our favorite channels, and that is really the impact of fiber, all under one roof without buffering. Just the work from home idea is made possible by internet technologies like fiber, so that you get that consistent, high-quality connection.
Is it vulnerable to load shedding?
No, not Openserve fiber, because we've installed batteries at our sites to make sure that you are always up. Yeah.
So if I have, they call it the load reduction these days, the communication. You see, when there's load shedding, I often have a sense that in the past, telephones would continue to work. Like the telephone line would continue to work, and I'd be able to pick it up and say, my electricity is off.
Yeah.
And the risk in these days with the internet is that when there's no electricity, we can't even communicate through the internet, which provides better in most, but our batteries die in a way. So you're saying Openserve is not vulnerable to that?
No, it's not, but you still need your USB, your battery at home to make sure that the devices at home, to make sure that you can connect. But we'll be up. Then at home, you must just make sure that you've got your USB, your power banks, to make sure that the routers are connected to power.
What about public facilities? Hospitals, universities, and I'm thinking as well theaters, sporting facilities, your stadiums, and so on and so forth. When I'm at FNB and it's like a full stadium, often internet slows down. Does Openserve resolve that? Are you okay? If you've just joined us, Bantwana Benkosi, we are talking about Openserve here. We are broadcasting live from Telkom, and I am with the Marketing and Communications Executive of Openserve, Silungile Mlambo. She was just taking a short water break, but yes, and this is World Fiber Day. Apparently, fiber is a game changer in communications technologies, hence the whole world pauses to celebrate it. Here at home, Openserve, which is a subsidiary of Telkom, is at the forefront of rolling out this important technology. Yes, you see that problem?
Yes.
At the stadium. Tell me about, does fiber resolve it? Since you are people of speed, massive speed, internet speed.
Yes, we are people with ultra-fast, high-quality speed. So you are talking about the internet or the voice? So you're trying to make calls.
Internet. When immediately there are 90,000 people, 100,000 people, often there's a problem of internet. The speed slows down. This is a fact. And I'm asking, is there Openserve at FNB? And if it is there, has this problem now been resolved? Last time I was at an overpopulated stadium was the EFF rally, and internet was slow. Well, so to speak. I think they had to bring some outside technology to boost it or so. But if fiber is in FNB, would a problem like that go away?
No, you wouldn't have such a problem if fiber was activated, especially if you have Openserve fiber, because it can handle the data, it can handle all of the traffic, and that's the beauty of
100,000 people in one couple of square meters.
Absolutely, and that's why, in fact, now with the D20, Openserve is powering the D20, so it can handle that traffic, and that's the beauty of fiber, that it's future-proof. So even with higher resolution content, with more smart devices, fiber can handle that, because you can adjust the speeds from 1 gigabyte to whatever. So that is the power of fiber. It can handle that amount of traffic.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Fiber Day.
Thank you. Happy Fiber Day to all of us.
Okay, Bantwana Benkosi, we're going to take the headlines. Please stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to take you to the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. The headlines by Nhlanhla Sihume.